again, guys. Okay, so I've done a couple makeup tutorials and I thought I'd talk to you again because it's the summer months and a lot of people are wanting to keep their skin light and work on, but they still want to go outside and do stuff, right? So I thought I'd talk to you about goths and light skin and what you can do and what alternatives there are and stuff like that. So I was thinking, and I'm going to fix my chair. Okay, so I was thinking of talking to you guys, like, the first thing you want to do when going outside, it's really hot, right? And the sun is out and you don't want to get burnt, so obviously you want to put some suntan lotion on. Well, not suntan lotion, because you don't want to get tan. You want to be protected from the sun. So we're putting on sunscreen. Okay, so what happens is, with a sunscreen, the highest protection you can get is SPF 50. Now they may say 60 or 100 on the bottle, but I've been informed recently that the SPFs over 50 with chemical base are actually, and this was by an esthetician, so are actually not full coverage. You have to use about a tablespoon on the area for the SPFs over 50 to actually work when they're chemical based. If you want to have a sunscreen that protects you from the sun and be over SPF 50, you have to get a mineral-based sunscreen, which would be in the more expensive products in your drugstore. So if you're going to say Shoppers, when you walk in the Shoppers store, they usually have all the perfume and expensive makeup, and then you go around to the other sections with all your convenience store grade stuff. So you would have to stay in that area and pick a sunscreen in the mineral section. So yeah, so you can use sunscreen. You could cover up with shawls, flyaways, sweaters, which it's a little hot for sweaters. You could use stockings. What I used to do is I would wear my stockings to death until the inside would break apart between my legs, and then I'd cut the feet off and I'd wear them as a shirt. I know that's weird, but alternatives for cheapness. So with that, you could use that. It would cover your shoulders, your arms, and everything, but you'd still need sunscreen for your face. So obviously your parents would teach you as a kid. You could wear a hat. You could have like an umbrella, parasol, or anything like that. They sell a lot of those things online for the Gothic community. Now, on top of that, if you're not able to keep your color light, what I used to do is get Virgin White Powder by Manic Panic, but I don't enjoy their quality of makeup, so I'm not going to recommend that to you because it's pretty heavy. So, and I don't wear any kind of concealers or foundations or anything like that because I just want my skin to breathe. I just wear my natural skin. I accept all the horrible little flaws on my face just the way they are because I don't have that many for people who have more, and it's harder to accept and get away with. Foundation for you, no foundation, whatever you want. Somebody's calling me again. Every time I'm trying to film a video, calling. Okay, so they stopped ringing. So now, that is something you could do, is use like white foundations or whatever. Another option is to go out at night when it's cooler with your friends. A lot of us are nights anyways. We like to party. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is, and everybody likes to party, but that's what I've seen. Lots of nighttime activities. So other things you can do besides mineral powders, for sunscreens, regular sunscreen, hats, parasols, hanging out at night. You could hang out indoors, but it's summer, you want to enjoy the summer, right? So what I do, and this is going to seem strange that I'm just talking to you about it in a video, I just accept my skin tone. Really, there are plenty of goths that aren't pasty white. There are plenty of goths that are tan. There are plenty of goths of different ethnic backgrounds that really can't get pale, and in my opinion look much better their natural skin tone than they would if they used any, and this is my opinion, any light foundations or colors like that. Just because when I'm at my darkest, if I put white face powder on, it would look really funny. I'm Italian and French, so I can get pretty dark. I know I don't look it, but with every video that I make this summer, I'm just going to get darker. I don't know if it'll show in the camera or not, but my skin can get pretty dark. So being ghostly and pale just isn't an option for me. So why go through all that pain and trouble and expense getting all those powders and just hanging out at night or wearing a hat and stuff like, and a parasol. I've already got enough things to carry. Being a mom, I don't need anything else. So I just accept my skin tone, go outside, dress the way I want, let my skin do what it wants. Of course, you always want to wear sunscreen because everybody knows the sun affects your skin. You don't want to get sunburn, you don't want to get skin issues, potentially develop cancer, so always sunscreen. But if you're able to accept that your skin isn't going to be pasty white and pale, then that's pretty well the best thing that I can say, because if you're cheap like me, or you don't want, like, I can overheat really well. I don't want to get sunstroke or heat stroke or anything like that going outside covered up and dying of heat. So really, that's my alternative. If people don't think you're goth because you're not white and pasty pale, that's their problem, not yours. So yeah, it's all about what you feel inside, how, like, seriously, I've got my 90s hair going and the lightest makeup I can possibly use today because it's so hot. It's like 30 degrees Celsius, which is why I wanted to talk to you guys about this. I'm going to go outside, I'm going to get tan, and more tan, and more tan. And there's nothing I can do about it because the sun is there, and until it's not there, I'm going to get tan. So fighting it is a losing battle. And accepting my skin color and doing my makeup and hair the way I want is only the first step to having fun in the summer. So, for all the goths out there who are frustrated with their skin not getting pale enough, there's plenty of options. And there's always accepting who you are. And that's, to me, always the best choice. So, there's things you can change, like your hair and your eyebrows, and they cost very cheap, and they're not like a hassle, but your skin is always exposed, and especially in the warm months. So I hope this helps you out. I've given you a few options for alternatives. I don't judge for anyone who uses powders or the alternatives like the mineral sunscreen, regular sunscreen, parasols, whatever, because I used to do it myself. I'm just tired of it. I give up. So I'm gonna be nice and brown eventually, and I'll just express myself through my hair and my clothing choices and my preferences for everything else. And I hope that you find your way to keep light or not. And have a wonderful summer and keep it creepy. Try and stay cool. Bye.